Located off junction 29 of the M1, we're here at the derelict medieval church in Heath at Chesterfield. Although it's unknown exactly when the Heath Old Church was built, it can be traced back from 1307 and maybe as old as the 12th century. It has been said a lady in white roams the ruins, still trying to scare off the miners that would once use the grounds as a shortcut. Join us tonight as we investigate Heath Old Church and explore what might be still lurking around here.
Hello everyone, my name is Harry, the lead investigator, and this is our first episode of Where Angels Fear. Today you can catch us here at Heath Ruins on Church Lane, and I'm joined by one of our really good close team members, Richard, who is our local resident medium. We're going to have a little walk around, talk about some of the equipment we're going to use, and also go straight into the investigation. So guys, let's go. Okay everyone, here we have Richard, our local resident medium for our team. How are you doing, Richard?
I'm good. How are you?
Good?
Yeah.
Excited?
Yeah. I think this is going to be an interesting one because from what I understand, it's fairly untapped ground. I don't think there's been too many investigations here, but I can kind of feel the energy. I mean, my legs are tingling as I'm talking here, so
right.
Yeah, excited.
Good, yeah, I think you said as we was going around doing a couple of our general reviews earlier that you've got a bit of tingling.
Yeah.
Always a good start. Always a good start.
I love a good tingle, mate.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just basically tell our lovely viewers what kind of stuff we're going to use tonight in regards to equipment. So we've got a few bits that we've got with us. We've got two cameras. Yours does night vision camera?
Yep,
night vision.
Right.
And I've got a normal DSLR that we will use as well. So we'll do a bit of that for the walk around. So yeah, do you want to just let us know what you first got?
Right, okay, so first off we have the classic REM pod. So this is activated when comes close, nice and loud, that one.
Yeah.
And then the second piece of equipment, which I'm sure most people watching will be familiar with, is the K2 meter. So this picks up electromagnetic field, and the idea is that spirits generate or manipulate an electromagnetic field. So in theory, where we are, there shouldn't be any. So if it does spike and go up and the lights go up, then we'll know that potentially that is paranormal activity.
Interesting.
How about you?
So yeah, I've got a couple of bits here. Don't know how this fits in my pocket, but it did. So we've got two audio devices here. So one is a Zoom audio recorder, H2 Zoom, which is quite sensitive to the sound, so it will pick up quite a lot of stuff quite close by, but it should be quite clear. In regards to picking up frequencies, we'll see how that goes. I don't know how far that will go with that one, but we've also got a Philips digital recorder as well, which hopefully will pick up a bit of audio. And again, these work a little bit better with like frequencies and picking up more frequencies. I've also got a cat ball. So again, with this, it's more like motion
detected. Yeah. So the idea is that if we can call out and see if the spirits will come and move the ball and it'll light up. I've also gotten the Necrophonics app on my phone that we can have a go with. Necrophonics, basically, again, the idea is that spirits can manipulate the electromagnetic field within the device and produce words. Now, I do have to stress, when it is on, there will be a lot of random words being thrown out, and the app producer does say that when you sign up to it. So we're going to be looking for very specific responses if we're going to say it's paranormal.
Yeah, and again, everything's done safe. You know, we're here. You know, it's all about the love, and we're not here to disrupt anything at the same time as well. So it's all about kind of, you know, just being us and being kind and bringing that love forward. So I think what we will do, Richard, if it's okay with you, we'll put this stuff down for a minute, and then we'll do like a little bit of a walk around just to see what we can pick up.
Yeah, cool.
So go for that.
Let's do it. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting is that there is there is energy. Obviously, we're walking up the kind of pathway, which, you know, it doesn't surprise me that there is a lot of energy here, because it's that residual thing of people kind of passing over time and walking that same kind of route. Yeah, I was getting this earlier, and I'm getting it again now. I'm seeing like a lady, like I say, it might be medieval, I'm not sure. She's got, I'm assuming she might be like a nun type figure, but she's got like a black dress on, and then it's got white. It's got like a white front on, and then she's got like a white pointed hat, and it kind of comes down and curls like that. I'm not sure what time period it is, because to be honest, I'm not a history buff. I'm pretty useless with stuff like that. If I get any kind of dates or anything coming, I will mention that. Yeah. But I feel like she comes in visitation. I don't feel she's grounded here. Yeah, I don't, like I say, she might be like a monk type, a nun type figure. Yeah. But like I say, when we got here and I was stood at the top by the church, and I was looking the other way down, I could kind of see her walking up. Yeah. And now as I'm walking along, it's almost like she's in my presence, and my back is going tingly as I'm saying that. I've obviously got a thicker coat on. Okay. Yeah, so she's definitely here. She is definitely here. I'm getting a little bit short on breath as I'm standing here. Just as you were talking then, just literally as I kind of stepped to here, I felt like the energy kind of get quite heavy, and I feel like just a little bit like my breath's been taken away. I'm starting to get a little bit of discomfort in my left lung, bottom of my left lung here. Okay. Not sure what it's in regard to. I don't think it's related to the lady. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's about, to be honest.
The mood, I don't know, for me, like, I mean, I don't do your medium work, but I know it's getting dark, and I think that would just be like a standard feeling of, you know, mood changing. I actually feel like lighter.
Yeah.
Okay. But where before I felt just a bit of a heavier feeling walking around a little bit, but I feel a bit lighter now, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's starting to get dark now.
Yeah, I mean, it's good in a way that you're feeling one thing and I'm feeling something else, because it shows that you're being kind of logical and level-headed with it.
We'll go around, take a walk a little bit more. So I don't know if you can see, like I say, the lights start to dip. You probably won't see too much at the moment, but the main like ruin, church ruin, is just behind us.
Obviously, we've got a little bit of a ruin here. I'm just going to go and stand on.
Yeah.
How it develops later on, but yeah, so I feel kind of okay here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this bit would have been, to be honest. Maybe like a little storeroom or something along those lines. Or it could be another grave. It's probably another grave, to be fair.
Yeah.
But, the way it is. Yeah, I'm not really picking up anything too heavy here. I feel a bit lighter here.
Okay.
As I'm stood on somebody's grave. But that's probably where we're going to get the best activity, which is unsurprising, really. So we'll see how we go. I keep getting the image of a monk in my mind. He's not here, but it's almost like a flash, like a visual of him in my third eye. That's how I see them. And he's.
Did you just say flash?
Yeah. Did you see something?
I've just seen a flash.
Okay.
Now we have got our okay. That.
I think it might come off the abandoned building or something.
So there is again, guys, you're not going to be able to see too much, especially with the settings that we've got on at the minute. But there's a building at the back end there, just before we come into the rooms itself, and we have got our stuff placed over there, but yeah, that was a bit literally, as you said, flash. There was a flash just against. I've seen it against that wall.
We'll have to have a look back at that.
So I don't know if that just got picked up.
Could be, yeah, it could be. We'll have to look back over on the footage. But yeah, this monk type figure is probably in his late 50s. He's bald on top, and then he's got white hair, a little bit of white hair around the sides. I thought I just saw a flash by that tree then.
That's where I see the flash. Let's just have a quick look, because
nothing reflected in it. There is a little bit of trash about. So
yeah, that was a little weird. It almost looked like somebody had taken a picture, just a flash, and I was literally stood over here. I was over here, and just as Richard was talking about, he had a flash of a monk. Yeah, literally. And the thing is, there's not a lot of light pollution here, really. Now, one thing I have got to probably address is that we are right next to the M1, so you might hear like a bit of a roar of
rolling thunder.
Yeah, that's our effects. Yeah. I'm not sure if you'd be able to see the lights there. Again, we are playing around with our equipment a little bit just to see what works this evening. So yeah, but it's actually not that. It's not loud. It's just like a roar, isn't it? In the background.
It's a bit of a rumble.
Kind of how I've seen it. Like I say, I was stood literally here.
Yeah.
And it's almost like it bounced. I know this sounds really weird, but it's almost like it.
I'm a medium, mate.
Okay, but it almost looked like it flashed against the wall, if that makes sense. It's like if somebody was against there taking a picture, it would, make a flash, and it didn't flash this side of the wall.
Yeah. Interesting.
In regards to kind of who you might be seeing in your mind's eye.
Yeah, so like I say, I've got this monk type figure. Like I say, I'm not sure if he's actually here or if it's more like a residual thing, so it's a bit like a playback in time, and I'm just kind of picking up on that. I would say more so with him. I mean, he might come in visitation. I mean, it's just interesting that we were talking about him, and then we'd both independently seen kind of flashes. So I mean, that could be him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting in my mind now, and again, this is going to sound really obvious, so I do apologise, but it's almost like I've got kind of singing, like it's coming from inside the church, and it's very kind of Augustinian monk type singing.
Okay.
Now, I don't hear it in my ear; it's in my mind the way I hear stuff. But it's quite echoey. So yeah, it'd be interesting if we can get anything like that on EVP really.
So we've had a little walk around. Like I say, it is for. I mean, yeah, there is a lot of gravestones, and I know that sounds pretty silly to say.
Well, no, you get a lot bigger churches, and there's not half as many. You know what I mean? It throws you out. Should we go into the church?
Yeah, let's have a look.
See what we've got in here.
It is very slippy in here as well, so we need to be a little bit careful.
So as I've come in here, I feel quite not really heavy, but it's just like something's just dropped slightly in me. Getting that slight discomfort there again. Okay, I'm getting in my mind Get Out. Now, I do have to stress that I am a pagan, and often when I go into churches I do feel a little bit unwelcome. I did have a past life. I don't know if I was a Viking per se, but I did burn a church down, so I'm not always not in this life, in a past life, so I'm not always welcome. I'm getting a man's voice in my head. He's saying, "Get out! You're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. You need to leave. What are you doing here? This is a place of God. It's time you leave." Or left, should I say? It's saying somebody's not going to be happy. Somebody's not going to be happy with us being here. He's saying something about he's warned us now. He's warned us now. On your head be it. On your head be it. I can't really see him as such. Okay, it's coming through a little bit more now. Try and describe him. He's a bit younger. Again, he's he's not fully bald on top. He's got a bit of hair. He's got grey hair, like short grey hair. He's probably in his late 40s. I want to put him in some kind of robe. It's almost like a cream colour. And then, much like the lady that I described earlier, it's got some extra bits on. So I'm not very good with kind of church terminology, I'm afraid, because like I say, I'm not that way inclined at all. I feel he would have been some kind of vicar or priest, depending on the denomination. So yeah, he's
Vicar or priest?
Yeah, so priest Catholic, vicars Christian.
Right. Any time attached to that?
See, I keep getting 13 something, but I'm not sure if that's going to be a bit too early. Like I say, I'm rubbish with history, I'm afraid. Okay, the first thing that popped into my mind was something like 1318, and then I went to 1382.
So he's saying get out?
Yeah, he doesn't like us being here. He's gone now. It's almost like he's given us the warning shots, and he's gone now. I don't necessarily feel it would be him that does anything. To be honest, nothing will probably happen, because I feel like he's I want to use the word he's the ward of the church. He's the ward of the church, so the caretaker of the church, and he just kind of keeps an eye on it. He's probably a little bit rattled because we're not of the faith, put it that way. I think that's probably why he's a little bit more rattled than if we were Christian or Catholic, or like I say, depending on the denomination. But yeah, he's gone now. It was like he was kind of pacing up and down a little bit in my mind's eye, and he's gone now. But it'd be interesting to see if we can get some kind of activity and some kind of response in one way or another. That section there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's some like which way my torch has gone. It's not battery powered, it's one that you plug in and charge up.
Okay.
So that shouldn't do that.
Alright.
It should slowly fade. Yeah.
So we've had a bit of a power out straight away.
Yeah.
Okay, interested.
Yeah, you've kind of got some. It's made of stone, but you've got some like seating areas either side there. It's almost like you'd wait there, and then you'd come in, and you'd say, you'd see the priest or whoever. I'm kind of tempted to say that it's probably more Catholic, because I kind of feel like I want to kind of kneel down and do the whole kind of body of Christ thing, with the bread. So I would, like I say, I would probably go more Catholic. But again, I could be wrong, because like I say, I'm not really into that side of religion and stuff. See, I'm wondering if it was bigger at some point. Okay, I'm wondering if this is folly, as in like there would have been a bigger church here at the time. It's been demolished for some reason, and then they've kind of built just a small one out of what was left.
Yeah.
Just kind of like as out of kind of respect to say, there was a church here. I'm wondering if that's what it is.
Well, almost like use the same stone.
Yeah, use the same
foundation.
stone. So potentially with churches, they're in the shape of the cross or the crucifix, and this is just literally two rooms, isn't it? So yeah, potentially it's a bit of a kind of a folly building. I'm not like I said, that's not me picking up on psychically. That's more me kind of using my logical sense, because it's just thrown me off.
Okay. Should we go back outside?
Yep. I'd like the way, but.
And so this was the little bit we've walked up from. Obviously, you can't really see back there, but it's like almost like the pathway up. And you say, so you get like a feeling here.
Yeah. So I was just kind of going through when we were kind of walking up and filming, and how the energy changed. So I just kind of went through it again, and it's like from from the corner of this. It's like there's a line here, a line from the edge of that headstone. And as I stand here, I feel fine. But then as soon as I stand here, my legs go tingly, and it just kind of starts going up me. Yeah, it's starting to build up again now. So I'm not sure why that will be. I mean, I have been places before where there's almost like this kind of vortex, if you want to call it, like this kind of division line. So there's something here.
I think what we'll do then is, I suppose we better start the second part of the investigation, which is to get some equipment out. So what do you reckon, what should we start with?
I think we should get the K2 meter out first and the cat ball, get those kind of probably propped up inside the church, that back end, and then do a bit of calling out and see if we can get anything.
Okie doke. Right, well, let's get straight into it then.
Yeah, let's get some
Let's go.
vision. I'm sure that keeps flickering. Could just be my eyes. I'm tingly again. Yeah, down my left leg. Is there anybody there? If there's any spirit people here, we mean you no harm. Can you the devices that we put on the floor? Can you light them up for us, please? I keep getting the name Father Matthew.
Father Matthew. That flickered, didn't it?
It's flickering, isn't it?
Yeah.
Father Matthew, can you come forward to that light? Can you do something with that light? I know it's probably something that you're not familiar with. I'm getting it's the devil's work in my mind. Okay. There we go. Now that should not be doing it. It's trying.
Yeah.
Father Matthew, there we go.
Wow, thank you. That was three lights. Can you make it go all the way to the top, to the red? Take it to the red.
I'm just going, get out in my mind. If you don't want us here, take it all the way up to the red, please, so we know that we're not welcome. It's weird the way it's flickering as well. It doesn't normally do that. It normally kind of, I mean, it'll flicker, don't get me wrong, but it normally kind of gradually, so it'll go one to the next to the next.
Yeah.
Whereas there's been occasions where the orange, is staying on more than the second green.
There is also a ball at the back here which will light up if you touch it or go next to it. There's odd little creaky stuff going off, but I don't mean the trees or anything, I mean like just the stone. But again, it's windy as well, so it's going pretty mad now.
I know you don't want us here, Father Matthew, but we are here just to communicate with you. We don't mean any disrespect. We don't mean disrespect to you, and we don't mean disrespect to the church.
Yeah.
Saying I've had enough of your kind, and then he's saying burn the witch. Obviously I'm a witch.
I've noticed when you start talking, it like stops almost. It's almost like it's listening to what's being communicated over, and then.
Father Matthew, if you really don't want us here, if you can move that ball. There's a ball just behind that light-up device. if you can move that, that will also light up. I've got, I don't know if it's him, but I've got, I just had, like I say, it's not there, but in my mind I had like somebody go like that kind
Okay.
of, yeah. I think it's him. I think he's trying to spook us out a bit, to be honest. But
Right. Are you picking up on anybody else? Is it quite heavy with this?
it's mostly him. It's mostly him. I can't see him.
Okay.
I can every now and again he just kind of pops into my mind and is saying things. I mean it's obviously quite windy and it'll probably be getting picked up on the audio. I'm wondering if he's kind of using that kind of energy from the wind as well, just to build up a little bit.
It's weird how you talk to one out, because like you say, I know spirits can draw off power devices, and that has got like a battery in it. If it's USB charged up, you'd think to have something, it's totally dead.
Yeah.
But it was working, wasn't it?
Yeah. I had it on when we came in here,
Yeah.
switched it off, put it in my pocket, and then as soon as I got it out again, it's gone. It's not working at all.
Still going?
Yes, he's not angry. He's just not happy about us being here. Just saying it's time you left now. Otherwise, I'm going to really lose my temper.
We just want to communicate with you. We don't want you to lose your temper. We just want to know that you're there and we want to communicate with you. Is there something nice you can say to Richard? That went up quite high. Do you have a different message, rather than...
It's just saying repent your sins.
Okay.
Repent your sins in front of God, Jesus Christ.
All has been quite quiet so far.
Yeah, we've had no activity from that.
I have put it in a place where it's kind of in a ridge, so it's not going to move.
Yeah.
Even with the wind, because there's not too much wind coming through actually,
No.
saying this open gap.
Yeah, it's more above. It's obviously got no roof on us. I'm just wondering if it might be worth getting one of the dictaphones around there.
Okay, so I've got a handheld audio device in my hand which allows you to speak in it as you wish. Again, we're not here to disturb the peace or the area where we're at the moment. We just want to communicate with you. If there's any spirits that would like to reach out, please do.
Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us what you did here? It's gone completely flat now.
The person who was making the lights flicker, are you able to tell us your name?
Okay, so I've got a handheld audio device in my hand which allows you to speak in it as you wish. Again, not here to disturb the peace or the area where we're at the moment. We just want to communicate with you. If there's any spirits that would like to reach out, please do. Can you tell us your name?
interesting because you can hear the wind. Like, it sounds like it's quite windy, but actually,
Yeah.
I can't really feel the wind. I can hear it.
Okay, Father Matthew, I've gone tingly again. Father Matthew, can you come forward? You don't want us here, so can you shout in this box here? Can you shout in this box to tell us to get out?
Father Matthews, if it was yourself who made the light flicker, are you able to use your power and speak into this device? We also welcome any other spirits that may be residing here to come forward and speak into the device. We've also got a cat ball, a ball at the back that will light up if it's moved or creates any motion.
I've got that lady and I'm really, really tingly, and she's like singing in my mind, so I don't know what her name is. Please come forward. Can you sing a little louder? So I can hear you in my mind. Can you come closer and sing into this box in Harry's hand? Did you?
Are you able to tell us your name?
Okay, Father Matthew, I've got tingling again. Father Matthew, can you come forward? You don't want us here, so can you shout in this box here? Can you shout in this box to tell us to get out? Father Matthews, if it was yourself who made the light flicker, were you able to use your power and speak into this device? We also welcome any other spirits that may be residing here to come forward and speak into the device. We've also got a cat ball, a ball at the back that will light up if it's moved or creates any motion. We've got that lady and I'm really, really tingling, and she's like singing in my mind, so I don't know what her name is. Please come forward. Can you sing a little louder?
I thought I heard something. I don't know. I'm
Because I can
sure.
hear you in my mind. Can you come closer and sing it?
That gone.
That's gone as well. I did see it draining. They have brand new batteries as well.
It's gone.
Brand new batteries today. What are we trying out next?
We'll have a go with necrophonics. We'll give that a go, and then probably see how we get on with that, and then wrap it up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
My name's Richard, and this is Harry. Can you say one of our names, please, clearly? Giggle. Laugh. Can you say one of our names clearly? I'm really tingly. Really tingly. Can you say one of our names clearly, please? Or can you tell us your name? Ding it. Thought it was a priest then. Did you say priest? Are you happy that we're here? Can you tell us your name? If you can tell us your name, we'll leave.
Can you be a bit clearer?
Father Matthew, are you here? I don't know if it... Yeah. It's vibrating in my hand when it's doing that.
I've got EMF meter in my hand as well. Thank you. If you can make that flicker a little bit more. Thank you. Can you push it to 3 lights?
What's the lady's name that I keep seeing? Can you clearly tell me your name? Because you feel like it. I thought I heard that as well, yeah. Ingrid. I'm really tingly. Ingrid, are you happy that we're here? Ingrid, can you say one of our names? My name's Richard and this is Harry. A bit sinister, wasn't it? Will. Have we got a Will here? What is he doing? That was dead clear, wasn't it?
Really clear.
Is that you, Ingrid?
That was a real clear. What'd she say?
What are you doing? Something like that.
We don't mean you no harm. We come with all love and light.
What's going on?
We just want to communicate with you. Thank you very much. If that's you. Can I take you to 3 lights? Got tingling on my left arm.
I've got it all over me.
Just on my left arm.
I feel like I've got people congregating on me. How many people have we got around us? How many spirit people are around us now?
Could you say a number? 4. Could you just confirm, is that, did you say 4?
Yeah. Here, I'm here.
So you said there's 4 here.
Do you mind us being here?
Is there connection here with miners?
Yes.
Okay. Were they massive tingle on the back? Is there a really big connection with miners around here?
Yep.
And have they been able to walk through the church lane freely?
Do you have any other messages for us?
Nope. Is that Will?
No.
What's your name?
Alright, thank you very much for watching the first pilot of our show. Richard, how do you think it went so far? All right.
Really good, actually. It surprised me. I wasn't expecting for us to get so much activity.
Interesting, especially the sound stuff. I think we picked up on a couple of bits. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap up for this evening, and we'll meet you back in the car. Okay, back in the car. Back to the safety of the car.
Yeah.
Interesting night. For me, like I say, I mean, there's a lot of things that were that picked up. I thought there would have been more type of. I thought I'd have heard more like. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but like, you know, more movement and steps or something. I mean, it was on grass, but
yeah, I think it's awkward because it's outdoors and we've got the wind tonight, and then the M1's so close. I mean, there could have been stuff, but we've just not heard it.
Yeah.
There might be more stuff picked up on the audio equipment, but that's going to be a case of getting back to the studio and kind of going through everything.
What did you think to the necrophonic stuff at the end?
It was interesting. Like I say, for me, you do have to be careful with necrophonics because there is a lot of stuff that's just kind of getting thrown out there.
Yeah.
But there was stuff that I have never heard before. You know, I have done quite a few locations now, and you kind of get used to the familiar sounds and voices coming through. And there were definitely voices that I've not heard before.
Yeah. For me, it was like some of the sentences, like there were literally 3 or 4 words been said. A couple of names came in.
Yeah, Will.
Yeah, Ingrid, I think
Ingrid,
it was.
Yeah.
I did hear Tom, and there was another name. But yeah, really interesting night. It'd be good to get back to the studio to put it together and see what we've got. But yeah, I'd say for now, signing out, and we'll catch you on the next investigation. Alright, cool. See ya.